As many of you Mustang owners know, the 5 to 10s, there seems to be a leak that no one can find. Well, today we're going to look for hers.
I hope we can find it. We never found it on Blue. But it still leaks.
And with that being said, let's get started.
I hate that. Stand by.
Fine. Be that way.
I will.
Good.
Did you get a cabin filter?
Yes.
Okay, so you have it to replace?
I just put it in like 3-4 months ago.
Well, then you know how to take this off.
No.
Because it goes right under here.
I'm looking for the Phillips head now.
Okay, well then get it.
Oh my God, this is why I don't hang out with you.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you, I try to teach you, but
You know what?
it's hard.
I got some learning for you. Blind and deaf. It must be rough going through life.
Here,
Damn thing.
well, screwdriver.
Took you long enough.
Right where you were looking.
I wasn't looking there.
You're looking at the
It's down there.
Okay, so I was about to say what Doofus here is doing, but evidently Doofus is just dropping the damn screwdriver that he couldn't find.
Hey, at least I saw where it went.
All right, we're trying to find this water leak on this thing. Under here is where there's a wall here, and then there's the real firewall. Well, there's 2 firewalls basically.
Thank you.
This one divides the cabin, and there's a space down in here. In here is also the cabin filter. It's kind of a bear to get to. It's not like
Which I've replaced.
Ford didn't bother giving us. All right, I'm ready. We know you replaced it. We'll see.
You never listen to me. What the hell?
You got to give me reason to. So
You know
these
what?
little plugs,
That's your reason.
these little plugs here, you just got to untwist them out of there with a. Luckily, they actually did give us a Phillips to get them out of you, so you don't have to try to pry them out. Of course, the ones on the front, they're not so easy to get. But these, yeah, you just twist them and they'll come up, and you pull them out. When you put them in, all you do is push it down.
Of course,
have
this
to-
battery connector would be in the way.
Want me to get that for you?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even arguing with you. Here, Mr. Bigger Fingers than mine. Go ahead. Yep. Uh-huh. Sure. Because I didn't try that.
So,
You gotta hold it down.
if you have a lighter touch, then
Yeah, okay.
Paul, come on now, don't you make me a liar. I know you're going to talk, but your Blue's sister.
Oh no, don't put her under that umbrella.
And you see, they absolutely will not come out that way. You know, it's just according to Paul anyway. So there you go.
Blah blah blah.
Yep. And that. Yeah. I think. Hang on, this side here snaps together. Remember, we got snap together cars.
I know. Snap tight.
All right, hang on.
The motors
Keys.
are on the shifter boot. What are you doing, Mo? I already got that part.
I know. It was my. I gotta admit, it was my fault this time. See, but now you get the. There you go. Yeah. I gotta admit that was on me. I turned every knob in this car that I could to turn the wipers on. I drive the same kind of car, and the controls are in exactly the same place. But Oh well.
This is why you never
nasty.
let your friends work on your stuff.
Now let's see if you can get it out.
Ta-da.
That's beautiful.
Actually,
Well, you
it's
could
not.
use
It
a
looks
new
like
one.
hell.
You could definitely use the new one. It's
That was
falling
just a
apart
few
and everything.
months, though.
Oh, because you know what? It's wet on the
fit in.
bottom. All right, now we're getting to something
Now we're
already.
somewhere. Oh yeah. Oops. Guess what?
It is definitely wet on the bottom.
It is wet all
Can-
the way down there.
Can you see down?
Yes, I can. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but there is water. The light is shining on the water, so it's just moving the car. You can see it move. This is the problem, boys and girls. In fact, there's a well of leaves. Yeah, it's been sitting there a minute, that's for damn sure. So this is what we're up against. Stay tuned. Like you ever knew. That's why yours
still leaks. Because I opened mine up.
And I figured it out all by my lonesome.
You done good.
I know.
I knew you could do it.
Where's my cookie? Shut up. Oh yeah, this damn thing's gonna poke me in the eye. Oh, and another thing. Never let your buddy cut your antenna just before a cruise. You end up with something that's a total of 4 inches tall. Hey, where do you want me to cut this at? I don't care, just shorten it. That's what he did.
Look, he wanted it shortened. I shortened it.
I said I didn't care.
You.
I am. I stopped.
All right, that's there. It is right there.
What,
Yep.
a hole?
Yep. Here you go. No more water. That's where it was.
Okay, so right there, when that gets that little black hole,
Yep.
when that gets covered with leaves, guess what happens? Steffi takes a bath on the inside. Well, that's not so good.
To keep this from coming back is they've actually removed the little one-way plug. Do you want to do that? There you go.
Battery's still good.
You want to remove that one-way plug? It's right about here.
Yeah, I can see where it is.
That's why you know where it is. Yeah.
Ooh, man, that is gunky as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
As soon as I put this on, I felt that rubber. I was like, wait a minute, that's it.
Okay,
Push
so-
down through it, gone.
I can't reach that. Can you?
Get what? Hand down there? I don't want to get my hand down there. That's
No, that ain't happening.
waiting for the air to finish building in the compressor.
Okay,
Blow that
so-
whole mess right out of there. Probably don't heat this up right
No. Bring it back down. So that's what you're looking for.
there. Round hole up on the top here, and then when you go down through it, it's got like a little rubber thing that goes like this. The idea is water doesn't come back up, but it goes down. And what happens is this damn thing is clogged. People just take it out altogether, and that's his decision whether he wants to just take it out or just clean it out, and that
Okay,
stops
but-
it from happening. And then what happens is this here, this is the cabin filter, and it sets down that far, so way down about right here. If that fills up to there, water dumps over on this side, right into the air conditioning system, and the heating air conditioning system, and right on the floor.
Hey, this is a dumb idea.
Okay, well, that's what you're full of.
That's what I'm
But,
full
so,
of,
you
right?
know,
Why can't we just cut a hole right here in the firewall and call it done? Reach right in there and pull it out or clean it out, whichever. I mean, I'm not using it, are you? Honestly,
hole in
what's
your firewall?
the ramifications?
Well,
Other than resale value, which it's not being sold anytime soon.
well, I think we'll solve the same problem just by taking that out of there.
Okay.
Because I know I got to check mine. It may be clogged up now, but I took mine out years ago, and it only just started getting water in it again.
Okay,
So,
so
I usually take
are we
care of it.
talking about a reoccurring problem with or without it?
Yeah, but it, you know.
I mean, granted, it took her 13 years to develop this.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, well, we
are
can
we
do that.
talking
Yeah.
next year or
We
6
can drill a
years?
hole in there if we can get down. Let's see. Actually, we can get down. Probably get the drill right in here.
Damn near.
And that should be below the. Let's see. It's there. Let me put it all the way down to there. I should
Take
put
the
the hole
battery-
below it. That
Take
should
the
give you just
battery
a
out
little
to get
more.
more clearance.
Yeah, let's just give you a little more drainage.
I say we pull the battery out and get right to the problem.
I think they're juicing the drill a little bit.
3/8,
It's,
6/16, 5/16.
5/16. Yep. I
And
think
then
they're
the
both
3/8
5/16
over here. They might be.
It wouldn't be 3/8 anyway. Remember, we've gone over. We're communist America now. We have to do everything with metric, so it's probably a 10. But I actually have one. Here, sorry about that. That might be 5/16, isn't it? Yep. There we go. 5/16. Beautiful. Let's take off the negative. If you don't know, and I know most of you that are watching this channel know, yeah, because you do this kind of stuff. But just in case, if you don't know, whenever you go to take off to unhook your battery, whenever you go to unhook your battery, take the negative off first. The problem is, see, this is your ground. So the way the charging system works and the battery works is electricity flows like water. So it flows from, and I'm not sure it's from positive to negative, negative to positive. I can't remember all that, but the positive runs through all the wiring on the car to everything. The negative is actually ground to the car itself. So if you're going to take this off without taking this off first and you happen to accidentally hit the ground, you're going to get lots of sparks and even worse things can happen. You don't have to take that one off, I don't think. I think you just got to take that one off. But let's get this one off first. I had a guy that I worked with. He was a service manager at Ford and service advisor. There's a truck. You're working outside, you got to deal with it, especially when you're in the neighborhood. There you go, I got the negative off. So he was wrenching one off and he was on to the positive and he hit the negative. The wrench was in his hand. His wedding ring, which is gold, which is one of the best conductors of electricity you can imagine, was on. The wrench was touching his hand. When he hit the negative to the positive, that ring went cherry red. And at the hospital they had to cut the ring off and he's scarred all around. And luckily he didn't use his finger, but he could have. So I know it sounds simple, but yeah, if you don't unhook the negative first, you can hurt yourself.
11. With the nut still in it. Don't stand there.
11? It's not a 10?
No.
Probably don't even need that. Why don't you take this one here? This is the one that holds the actual battery on. And the whole thing comes off. So you don't have to take that one off. Okay, and this also.
I really should have got that. That was cool. One tap done.
Right.
No.
I don't like the way it's coming off.
Which one don't you like? Which one don't you like?
The hold down.
Oh, yeah.
Now mine,
Yeah, it's tight.
these hold downs,
It's rusted.
this is sort of coming off, but I'm just not crazy about having to twist these too much. Come on, you. There. Because it's a big, long, small bolt. They can twist off and break easily.
Mm-hmm.
Is that coming off a little better?
Yeah.
Maybe run it down a little bit and then run it back out. Just to get some of that juice down in the middle. And we'll hit that with anti-seize when we put it back in.
And For some reason, these things are so stupid long.
And don't listen to his bull crap about letting your friends work on cars.
I'm telling you, don't.
I know the last person to put that battery in, because I borrowed the car when mine was broken down for a week.
Yeah.
And the battery went dead. It wasn't really my fault, but it was time for the battery to go dead.
I'm sorry that happened to you, but guess what? I'm the one that put that battery in
Okay, well, the one before that.
The one before that.
That's why it's so tight.
You can lay claim to that one.
Because you didn't put any C's on it.
I've never had a problem.
Now, you know, always put C's on it.
Yeah.
Our friend Bob told you that.
Yeah. Speaking of Bob, I miss him, but anyway.
Yeah.
That's for another day, another conversation.
All right, so.
Negative is out.
Yeah, there's things are
Negative is out.
Give me this one. I don't know if I can get my hands on that one or not. That was there.
It's fine. Hold on, I'm sitting here causing more problem than what I'm worth.
Which is normal.
Itty bitty little battery. Hey, you know, honestly, I could just leave everything alone and just pop out this little cover. Did you see this? It would all drain from there.
Yeah, but that's not.
Of course, it's after my filter gets wet.
It's not low enough.
I know.
Yeah.
But it would have been something.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, it would have been.
No. Come off these things that they've never been out. It's okay.
Yeah, no, they actually have not been out.
I like to use a power tool on this, but not with those little bolts. Really can't get to it to put stuff on it.
You want to load that out first?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure the best way to get some. Not busting on it, but I can't really get to it. That's okay, this will come right out. Let's see if the other will come out. Did they have to put a 100-mile long bolt in the damn thing? God knows. You do it. Do what you want.
Whatever. You know, I'm all for pulling that little ring out.
I'll let you decide how big we're going to make the hole.
Well, I want it big enough for a hand. Easy.
What?
Hand. Reach down in there and pull that plug out. That's the plan, right?
Well, you weren't. I thought you were going to. I thought you said we were going to drill a hole for a drain.
Yeah.
What? That's the hole I'm talking about. How big a hole you want? I mean, I don't have a hole saw that big to drill a hole big enough to put your hand in.
I meant the firewall.
Let me take over.
And the blue hell.
Screw all this.
And this, boys and girls, is called overcompensating.
Screw all this. Make short work of that. Is this one out?
Just I'm done.
Did you get the third one? No, there's three there. It's not, you're not done. It's not out. Do half of his job. Hire them from the bench. God, God knows. I don't know. Stuff I put up with. And this is connected. Another clip. Damn snap. And the cars. Ah. God, I hate these things. Ah.
Yep, that's for you.
Oh, that's that. I was going to say, dropping. Nothing dropping. Okay. What'd you do with the third one, by the way?
It's probably the one you just heard drop.
I didn't know you had it down in there.
I didn't.
Well, what'd you do with it? Didn't you take it out and put it somewhere?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Nothing fell inside the cabin filter holder.
Nope. Not much.
All right, so now what's the plan?
All right, so if you want that out, right?
Well, I'm saying, what's the ramification? What am I looking at?
The ramifications are, it's fixed.
And it's still going to drain by itself.
Yep.
No more water in my car.
Yep. Don't cold fog again.
Hey, well, you know, at that point, I would just silicone. Yeah, that would be an idea.
Can you reach it under there now? Well, it just pops out. There you go.
I mean, like that?
There you go.
Is that it's supposed to drain through there, and it wasn't?
Yep. This is what we're talking about. You see that?
Me.
Yeah. This is meant to be closed like that, and the water's supposed to go through it, and it does kind of. But when it gets guppy like that, no. We could clean this out and put it back in. Another couple of years, we'll be doing the same damn thing again. Everybody else leaves them out. I've left mine out. Here, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Here, so that is out.
So
now, did you still want to drill a hole down here?
No.
I don't think
No,
we
it's
need
not
it. See, it's a huge opening now.
yeah. What I'm going to do on the next year, we're going to revisit this and yours.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at that point we will cut the hole down in here and put down a mesh, a screen mesh that will keep all that crap from falling anywhere, and it should help it from clogging up again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We could probably actually.
If I had my crap, I could do it now.
Yeah,
But all my screen is home.
Where's the? Yeah, there.
You nasty.
We could put one over this.
Yes, underneath.
Here, yeah, yeah, exactly. Put it
Yeah,
underneath,
put
so
underneath.
It won't be ugly.
Plastic weld right here. The screen mesh.
All you have to do is take the whole thing out and just clean it all out.
Yep. Which is no problem for you and I.
Yep.
We don't mind that crap. Okay, so
That'll work.
hopefully problem averted.
Yep, that's it. Something you'll see us do when it's out. Paint it, clean it, protect it, whatever. When it's out, do it. Don't put it back together all junky. When it's out, that's when to do it. Yeah, it's people online and do like a major. They got an engine out. They don't clean anything. They put the whole thing back together, and it just looks like crap still. You know, you've seen me do this before with the tough stuff. I'm not going to use a scrubber brush because it's all flat. This stuff cleans like crazy, and then we're going to hit trim shine on it. When we're done with it, this will look like it belongs on a 2020, 21. We don't want anything to do with 2020.
Nope.
Nothing.
I'm so over this year.
So you see how the foam just kind of works that stuff and brings it up? I'm not going to belabor the point because you've heard me talk about tough stuff before. Love this stuff. down the street. This stuff I was talking about there, you're using, Paul's using invisible glass. This stuff is amazing. What it does to your glass is crazy. We were going on a cruise one day. One of my friends, matter of fact, guy who used to own the 65, who's not with us anymore, he was just riding along with me. I went to pick him up, running late. Okay, let's go. He said, oh, I found this stuff for glass. I'm like, okay, that's nice. Let's go. He said, no, you got to try it. I said, okay, well, let's go. We get in the car. I said, we can't go until you try it. I'm like, fine, I'll clean the glass. So I clean the glass and everything, and I get in the car to go. I really didn't think it was, I thought it was just any old glass cleaner or whatever. I get in the car, I put it in gear, and looked out the window. I'm like, holy crap, that stuff works. I mean, it gives you a nice clear. There's no streaks, no nothing. And it's by Stoner. So when I found this one, Trim Shine, people using by Stoner, I figured, hey, I'm going to try it. And I'm as happy with this as I am with invisible glass. Maybe even more. Now, you've seen me do this on the other parts. We just do a spray.
No, we are not sponsored by them. We went to the store and bought it all with our own money.
By anybody. This channel is all about us. Maybe one day we'll make money. I don't know. But right now it's just us paying parts and tools and whatever.
If we want it, we got to go buy it or order it. Either way.
That's why we like Harbor Freight. It's not as expensive.
And granted, it's all from Japan, and their stores are very empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they do the job.
Yep. We'll set it there and let that soak a minute. The interesting thing about it is, after you wipe it down, the stuff doesn't stop working. It's like 2 hours later, it completely changes the whole look of it. It'll look like a brand new part when you go. You'd be like, awesome. I mean, granted, this is a newer car, but you saw the before and afters I did on stuff on a 25-year-old truck. And it's basically the same results. It's honestly amazing me, to tell you the truth. I don't really have to wipe this bottom part down. That can stay on there. It'll just protect it because nobody ever sees that underneath.
You're not going to see that.
But still,
except for when you change the battery.
Yeah. But, all right. Well, brand new part going in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what you want. But now it's time to do it. You're never going to get it in the shop. It's UPS truck.
No, we'll get another shop. We just won't do it.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
But I mean, you know, we're not going to take the damn thing apart just to do that. That ain't happening.
No, we love our cars, but no.
That ain't happening.
We are not obsessive, and they are not show queens. They get us to and from every day.
Mine used to be a show queen, but
You're really hard. You do. It's damn near impossible.
you
Spin it
like
around.
me, you can do it.
Spin it around.
System put things in right. I don't know why you gotta be such a pain in the ass.
I don't know why you did it right the first time.
Let's put that in there. Right, put the screw in.
Where's the drill?
The ratchet's over there. Use the air ratchet. It's got a 5/16 on it.
That's 5 miles too long.
Oh my Lord. I would say, you know, work smarter, not harder, but smarter, harder.
Shut up, Eddie.
That works better when it goes the right direction.
It works better if it goes in that direction.
Hand off the top of it. There you go. You were holding the damn hammer. If you're holding the hammer up top, it won't turn. That sounds kind of hard. Are you in all the way? You might be in all the way. I don't want to go any more harder than that.
That's in all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I just get them close to finish them with quarter inch. I give you a hard time about the air filter, but you might go open my hood and look at mine. They look just about the same.
Okay. Battery me.
Now, y'all think that's funny about,
hold on.
you know, me putting a battery in and fixing the car and everything. But the funniest part about the week that I borrowed this car wasn't that week. It was about a week later.
Was it really?
It was about a week later.
No.
I'm over
It was
Paul's
still
house.
warm.
Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm over Paul's house. You'll remember this in a second. And the mail comes. Lisa says, it looks like you got a speeding ticket from a camera. Paul's like,
In Baltimore
what?
City.
In Baltimore. He opens up, he looks,
Baltimore
he's in
City.
Baltimore City. I never go anywhere in Baltimore City. By that time, I was bucked up. I said, you know, that might be mine. It was a 30-mile-an-hour zone. I was kind of doing 45.
Guess who paid the $40?
He's my buddy.
I am
Hold
truly
on.
the biggest dumbass you know.
Oh, now you can actually put that on first, yeah. Can't you? Is that
No,
going
'cause it
first
goes
or
over top.
afterwards? Yeah.
It goes over top. See the strap?
Yeah. So turn it over. But then turn it around.
No, because that's the hole for this here. Can't. I mean, I could. We'll try it. I probably have one of the last survivors that you and I know of.
Yeah, those things, man, the very first battery I put in my car, I thought I was being gentle with it. It went rip. I was like, son of a gun. Although I wanted to keep it nice, you know. I wanted to keep all the originals. Did you put any seals on that?
No.
Definitely put it on that thing.
Yes,
That's
I know.
one of the things we have to move all the time. Folks really like this car. We like mine too, but mine's a V6. But it's okay. It's probably a good thing because of the crazy amount of miles that I put on the darn car. Well over 200,000 miles.
Yeah, tell me about that story about the time it was up in the air. Which I've tried, but never actually pulled off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had all four wheels off the ground.
Very
That's a
good.
story for another time. We will tell that.
Oh, okay. Oh, and also the Delaware trip. That has to be told.
Which Delaware?
That's
trip?
a classic.
The one where just the two of us? All day
no.
long? Oh, no, okay.
No. The real good Delaware story.
Oh, wait a minute.
That good story.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get into that
dabble
one
that.
later. We'll definitely tell that one. Now, what are you doing?
Yeah, that
There you go. Yeah, you're right.
Oh. I'm used to it.
Yeah, well. Clip. Just like that. Good.
What do you know? You're
Oh,
worth
it's so
something.
damn hard about that.
You're worth something finally.
Don't put it in backwards. It works.
That's the only reason you keep me around is to make you look smarter. If I never came around again, you'd be the dumbest
Well,
scum bum.
Well, that's
Such a bad voiceover.
that's not That's not true. However,
Oh, it's very true.
however, you do make it easy.
Again, very true.
Where did Scumbum come from? Do you remember?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes. Where did it come from?
It's the voiceover in Smoking the Bandit.
There you go. You're a good man. You got that, Charlie Brown.
Of course. What the hell?
I think today they'll actually allow you to say some bitch on, and I probably shouldn't have said it, but I did, on TV. But yeah, when they Smoking the Bandit was released,
Back in
the TV, the censorship was still, just crazy. It's like, oh, don't let anybody hear a bad word, Jiminy Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the things they edited were just funny. Didn't they even edit when he said, there was no way you came from my loins?
I don't think so. I've heard that part before.
Okay, and on
I
TV?
think maybe they later did, but I remember hearing it.
On TV?
Yeah. Where's he watching?
I remember seeing that movie in the theater when it was new.
Nope, I don't.
My buddy and I, we couldn't wait to see that.
And this is how I cracked the bottom of the windshield. I'm trying to get these tabs in.
There we go. And the other side, not quite.
Actually, it's
Make
all-
sure you line them up as much as possible. That's the trick. The biggest trick of these stupid things are Ford and their damn clips. They don't line up, and you have to make sure they're exactly here. Here's your problem right here. I think. Nope,
It's got to go
that's
down
not it.
under that. I know that much.
No, it's actually in.
We fell in.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be my birthday.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Every now and then you get something right. Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Just like you, a Burton clock is right twice a day. Mm-hmm. Okay. Another quality job well done.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, these Mustangs, they get that all clogged up and then the water runs in there, just runs right through the AC system.
Uh-huh.
But we got that taken care of.
Yes, we did.
Not about do it for ain't scared garage for the day.
Mm-hmm. You're funny. Have a good one.
See you next time.